Do you remember the excitement and the anxiety of stepping into high school for the first time? Or perhaps you're a parent watching your child embark on this new chapter. Are you wondering what lies behind those school doors and how can it shape the futures of both students and parents in unexpected ways? Today we're diving into the world of the middle school to high school transition, uncovering the joys, the struggles, and the secrets that no one tells you. We're going to go over academic expectations to the unspoken challenges of identity formation, as well as the reality of teen suicide and why school has more to do with it than you may believe. Whether you're a student stepping into the unknown or a parent striving to support and understand, this video will equip you with tools to make this journey a smooth one. And who am I? My name is Sulman Aziz Mirza. I am a triple board certified psychiatrist specializing in adult psychiatry, child and adolescent psychiatry, and addiction medicine. And talking about this is essentially my day job. So grab your backpacks and let's get ready to go back to school. Transitioning from middle school to high school is an exciting but challenging journey. In my work as a child and adolescent psychiatrist, this transition for my patients always gives me a pause in my breath. I view this as one where students can really flourish and find their niche, or they can really struggle and unfortunately not always make it out to the other side. By far, the biggest adjustment is the academic differences, so let's start there. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by a sudden increase in workload and complex subjects? You're not alone. Many students face this mountain. But what if I told you that there's a way to turn this challenge into an opportunity? By breaking down tasks into manageable parts and setting a structured study routine early on, you can master the subjects that once seemed unapproachable. Visual aids and collaboration with peers can make learning fun and engaging. The way we learn and apply that knowledge changes as we transition to high school, and the way we work has to as well. New study habits are another key to success. What worked in middle school may no longer apply, and this transition can feel like stepping into unknown territory. But guess what? Exploring new techniques, such as the Pomodoro technique or active recall, isn't as daunting as it seems. The Pomodoro technique is where you set a timer and work for 25 minutes and then take a 5-minute break. Every 4 Pomodoros, you then take an extended break of 15 to 30 minutes with the goal of keeping you fresh while studying. Active recall involves essentially quizzing yourself via tools like flashcards or other visual aids to promote learning. Research has shown that this is one of the most effective ways of learning. These are just 2 options, but experimenting and finding what clicks for you can become an empowering journey of self-discovery. Now, adapting to different teaching styles and expectations can be like learning a new dance. It's a different rhythm and pace. So how do you find a groove? Open communication with teachers and engaging in collaborative study groups with peers can create a productive learning environment. It's not just about adapting, it's about thriving and enjoying the diverse educational landscape. What about balancing academics with extracurricular activities? It's like juggling. The more you add, the harder it gets, especially in today's world of trying to leave no blank spaces on those college apps. But there's a technique that keeps everything in the air. Prioritizing tasks, using a planner, and regular check-ins with a parent or teacher can build a stable routine. It's about recognizing your limits and working within them to enjoy both academics and hobbies without the stress. Asking for help was perhaps the most significant change I made in my own academic and career path. The academic challenges of transitioning to high school are real, but they're not barriers. They're gateways. With the right approach, understanding, and then strategies, they become part of an empowering journey towards personal growth and success, not just for high school, but for your entire life. The transition from middle school to high school isn't just a pivotal moment for students, it's a significant milestone for parents as well. It's a time where parents are supposed to take a step back, but not too far back. Have you ever felt uncertain about how to help your child manage an increased workload and complex subjects? By engaging with your child's study routine, providing encouragement, and even participating in learning together, you can turn a potentially stressful situation into a bonding experience. Finding resources such as tutors or online aids can further ease this transition. Supporting the development of new study habits can feel like navigating uncharted waters. How can you guide without overstepping? The answer lies in fostering independence while being available for support. Encouraging open dialogue about study strategies, celebrating successes, and learning from failures can create a supportive environment that fosters growth. Now, adapting to different teaching styles and expectations might seem like a puzzle. How do you support your child without crossing boundaries? Well, building relationships with teachers, attending parent-teacher meetings, and understanding classroom expectations can build a bridge between home and school, ensuring that there is a seamless transition. What about balancing academics with extracurricular activities from a parent's point of view? It can feel like you're an Uber driver a lot of the times, going from school to soccer practice to band practice to drive lessons to whatever's next. One thing that's important though is being able to check in with your child and ask if it is too much, and if they need a break from it all. Dropping an activity can make all the difference in the world sometimes. High school is a shared journey for students and parents alike, a path filled with new challenges and opportunities. However, that path sometimes has dark and dangerous side quests and experiences. How do students and parents navigate complex issues like substance use, sexuality, and other potentially troublesome aspects? Open dialogue, education, and mutual respect are key. It's about empowering students to make informed decisions while providing support and guidance as parents. Greater exposure to substances and their use and/or misuse is a reality many teenagers face. Ever felt curious or pressured about substances? It's a question many of us face. But how do we navigate it? Knowledge and open conversations with trusted adults can guide us through these uncharted waters. It's about understanding the choices and their consequences, empowering ourselves to make informed decisions. For parents, it's important to understand the reality that substances exist and teens try things. It's what they do. What about exploring romance and sexuality and our own identity as a whole? It's a personal journey filled with questions, emotions, and discoveries. Finding safe spaces to express ourselves, whether it's with friends, family, or mentors, allows us to explore without judgment. It's about embracing who we are and learning to respect and understand the uniqueness of others. For parents, it's about respecting individuality and nurturing self-expression, whether it's related to spirituality, politics, or personal beliefs. Being supportive is the greatest thing a parent can do for their child to protect against adverse outcomes. Now, bullying, sexual violence, and other hidden challenges can be painful realities. How do we stand strong in the face of these issues? Awareness, support, and speaking up are essential. Again, finding allies and friends, teachers, and family that creates a network that helps us confront and overcome these challenges. For parents, collaborating with schools, participating in community initiatives, and ensuring open communication lines with teenagers can build a support system that recognizes and addresses these challenges. Knowing when to escalate a situation is also important, as ultimately, safety is the number one goal. Before we conclude, there's an essential and sobering subject we must address with the attention it deserves: teen suicide. The transition from middle school to high school is a time of growth and exploration, but can also be a period of vulnerability and increased risk. According to the fantastic research by Dr. Tyler Black, child and adolescent psychiatrist based out of Vancouver, suicide rates among teenagers are increased during school days, Monday through Friday, and in the school months, with significant drops on weekends and during the summer and winter breaks. This pattern highlights just how important school is in a child's life and the impact that it has on their mental health. I had the privilege to delve into this topic in depth with Dr. Black, so make sure to watch that conversation via the card above. Being a high schooler is inherently associated with emotional turbulence, exploration, and self-discovery, but doesn't have to lead to despair. By building a compassionate community, recognizing the signs of struggle, and fostering an environment where seeking help is not stigmatized, we can make this transition safer and more supportive for all involved. Both from a teen and parent perspective, understanding the complexities of teenage mental health is paramount. Open communication, empathy, and vigilance can make a life-saving difference. If you or someone you know is struggling, do not hesitate to reach out for professional help. And now, as we wrap up this video, I do want to express a heartfelt thank you. We've just crossed the 1,000 subscriber milestone, and I couldn't have done it without your support. Your engagement and feedback have shaped this channel into a space for growth, understanding, and connection. If you found some value in today's video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment with your thoughts or questions, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you won't miss any upcoming content. Thank you once again for being part of this journey and for allowing me to be part of yours. We're going to try to keep this going and perhaps discuss the next transition from high school into college, probably in the next video. Until next time, be well.